Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all, wherever you may be. Um, so here I am in my garage doing a little bit of, there's my garage, doing a little bit of work. Now, this is a 1.8 liter Toyota Corolla, a 2010 Corolla. And I wanted to show you guys a neat little trick that I had just tried for the very first time, and it worked like a charm. So over time, I think we've gotten pretty lazy when we need to know the firing order, and it's easier to just go online and look it up, and a lot of times it's just there. So you don't really have to try very hard to get it. But what about those occasions when there's the information isn't really clear, or you can't find it at all for whatever reason? Or what if the power goes out on your streaming device and then you can't go online and look it up? So here's a technique on how to discover the firing order on an engine just by looking at the cam shafts. So if you have the cam shafts exposed, you can decipher that. Now, generally speaking, this has been true for every engine I've seen so far in all my years. Cylinder 1 is the one closest to the timing chains. So in this example, this is your spark plug hole. These are your two lobes for your intake valve. That's the intake. We know that because we got a plastic intake here on the side and we got an injector. And then over here, you can't really see it, but that'll be your exhaust. And then these are your cam lobes for your exhaust. So this is the exhaust cam. This is the intake cam. Now, if you look carefully, these lobes, you really can't see it, but you can feel it. So you have to like stick your finger in there carefully. We understand that there's a risk to everything. So if these things they have a lot of tension on them, maybe don't use your finger, maybe use something else. Definitely don't want to have an accident. So these lobes are just about to go into the 6 o'clock position. When they are at 6 o'clock position, so these lobes are like oblong, they look like an egg. So that off center part of it is what opens your valves. When that part reaches 6 o'clock position, your valves are fully open. That means that you're at the intake. You're at the intake stroke or the intake phase of your combustion cycle. Okay? So we're basing the firing order based on what the intake cam is doing. So that's number 1. So you go ahead and write down somewhere number 1. Then you look for the next set of lobes to open. And if this thing is rotating clockwise, it would be those right there. Those are actually 90 degrees from those things there. 90 degrees. So that means if these are right around the 5 o'clock position, these are going to be right around the 2 o'clock position. Okay? These will be the next ones to open up their valves. And then, well, that's cylinder 1, 2, 3. That means it goes 1, 3. So write down a 1 and then a 3. The next one to open would be number 4, right over here. These lobes are at a 90 degrees angle from these lobes. So these would obviously be the next ones to open their intake valves. So far we got 1, 3, 4. This being a 4-cylinder engine, number 2 is the only one remaining. So the firing order is 1, 3, 4.2. And I just double checked it by going online, and sure enough, it is correct. Got my firing order. This is the firing order for a 2010 1.8 liter Toyota Corolla. Hope this is helpful. If not, leave me some feedback in the comments below, and I will make a better video. You guys have a great day.